See that? This tight table image that I keep portraying by folding my small blind in the heads up mode is working to my advantage here. And I'm able to use that against this player who is apparently believing that I'm playing fairly honest with him. 6-9 suited, not a great starting hand, heads up. Willing to see a flop with it, but I'd rather fold it at this stage and not take too many risks since I'm in a chip lead position. Queen 7, not gonna play that, heads up. Again, this is kind of monotonous, going back and forth, but what we're waiting for here is the right opportunity to get him to make a big move on me when I've got a really strong hand, which is how I would anticipate that I'll take him out. So here we go, King 10. I'm just saying, okay, I like my hand a little bit. Let's see what he's got. Okay, he's raising me back, so this could be it. Now look at this. Sure enough, I flop a King 10, 2 pair. Now if he goes all in, believe me, he'll get called. And it's my hope that he will go all in. And sure enough, well, no, he didn't. Okay, well, at this point, I'm not going to show my strength. I'm just going to call him, act like I'm still on a draw. And here he goes, all in. So see, I baited him. He went all in on me. It's great. He did have his king, but he's way out of the running at this point. So that's it. That's how I maneuvered my way through the middle game, into the money, and then all the way up to first place to win this tournament. It helped that I had a good, strong start. Having a strong start puts you in a good position, but at some point you're going to have to make your move, take a few risks in order to win. So thank you very much, and it's been fun walking through the game with you, and I hope to talk with you again soon. Take care. All right, congratulations. Well, we won it all. Well, don't act so surprised. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what's supposed to happen when we use the system and we play properly. We're supposed to end up in the money or the champion 8 to 9 times out of 10. And believe me, it feels good when you're the champion. Let's have a look at a quick recap at some things that we just learned. We talked about the different stages of winning sit-and-go tournaments and how to, in the early stages, to get started right, make sure that we understand what's going on at our table, get a feel for the table, the action, understand what types of players we're up against, and make sure we work into that middle game where we need to really buckle down and survive in order to thrive into the end game in the later stages where we need to make it into the money in order to get a shot at winning the whole thing by going heads up. And again, I sure love those heads up matches, and that's the most fun of all. Well, we also talked about the X Factor playbook and how as your factor of X changes, you need to switch your strategy and adjust your play based upon your X and what stage of the game that you're in. All right, well, I really appreciate everything that you've done. It's been a long haul getting through all this material together, and I hope you've really enjoyed this. I appreciate you coming to my website and spending the time with me here, and I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you win a lot of money at the tables at your next sit and go, and I also hope you take a moment out and visit my website, thepokertester.com, and take a skills test. I designed it so that it would help you improve your game. You objectively answer those questions at pokertester.com. It really will help you take your skills beyond your current limits. I want to talk about a few other useful resources that are available to you to boost your game. RoyalFlushClub.com is the main website, and there you'll find my Secrets of Winning Sit-and-Go Tournaments product, as well as Poker Sidekick, the online expert system that we talked about. And you'll also find a number of other market-leading poker tools that are available on that website that you'll be able to find out more about. PokerTester.com, again, identify your skills gaps, very quickly study up, brush up, and fill those gaps. You'll be amazed at how much it'll help your game. And then if you're just looking for even more information, free articles and other resources for Texas Hold'em, then visit the BetterHold'em.com site. I want to talk just for a brief minute about the Secrets of Winning Sit-and-Go Tournaments ebook. This ebook has packed into it about a 1 to 2 hour study course on tournament strategy basics, understanding how to read and leverage and work with different player styles, how to recognize your own table image and what style you're currently perceived at the table, how to play position and which starting hands to play in which positions, and how to leverage position and starting hands properly. And of course, what we've talked about with the X factor and many other factors that you also need to think about in order to be extremely effective at tournament play, how to adjust to the different changing conditions at your table. The other thing is online tells. You know, there are tells online, and it has to do with timing, it has to do with using check boxes and not using check boxes, so it's important to really understand that, to use it against your opponents and make sure they're not using it against you. One of the toughest things for new players and even more experienced players at times is successful bluffing, knowing who to bluff, when not to, and of course you've got to be able to steal the blinds. If you can't steal successfully in that middle game, you'll never make it into the money. At least not very often unless you just get lucky. And then finally, how do you play heads up and win? You know, I've said several times that winning and playing heads up is my favorite part of the game. And it's because I've perfected a system for winning heads up more often than not. And I'll share all the rest of my secrets on winning heads up with you in this ebook. So check out the secrets of winning sit and go tournaments. Thousands of people from around the world are using this system today, and it's working fantastic for them. So it could be for you too. It's only $30, folks. So have a quick look at it. It's actually got a money back guarantee. After you've looked at it, if you're not happy with it, you can get your money back. No problem. Anyway, it'll help you. Other things that are coming soon. Well, you know, as you can probably tell, I stay pretty busy keeping this stuff rolling here. And in 2007, what we're going to do is see more of these videos, step-by-step instructional videos, what I call the Sit and Go Secrets video book edition. So we're going to take the ebook and all the critical lessons and situations in this ebook, and I'm going to create a set of instructional videos. Existing ebook customers will get a discount and an ability to upgrade to the video series. And you know, it's going to be available initially on streamed video. Eventually, it may be available on DVD, and I'd like to also make it available in a podcast format as well, so that you can access it from your iPod. So I know I like to do that, so I'm going to make that available for you folks as well. One other thing's going on. We've talked about PokerTester.com. Well, the site's going through its final design, and we'll be having the official launch in Q1, and there'll be some prizes and other interesting things going on around that launch. If you sign up on one of my lists, go to PokerTester.com and become a member, you'll be sure to get in on that initial launch and have a shot at all the prizes and the fun that's going to happen around the PokerTester.com official site launch.